Hey guys, welcome back to another week's episode. This week we're going to be recreating a video I did in the past when I was not able to speak right. Literally, I did a slideshow on this, but I felt like I needed to do something a little bit better for it. So this week, instead of coins, we'll be going over some Indian artifacts that I found back in my childhood. To give you kind of a background, I grew up in central Georgia around the Flint River. This area was known for the Oconee Indians of the Muskogee tribe, and there's been known to be a lot of camps along the Flint River around this area that I grew up in. So definitely a lot of time spent with my dad going out arrowhead hunting, and I found quite a bit over my time, but I do have five that are my absolute favorites out of all my finds. So let me change camera angles here, and we'll take a look at them. All right, so like I said, these were found in the Flint River Basin of Georgia and central Georgia, an area known for the Oconee Indians of the Muskogee tribe. A lot of stuff has been found in this area. There's been speculation that a major camp was in the area where I grew up, and my dad has found partial full pots. When I say partial, he found one broken up and ended up putting it back together and ended up being about 2/3 to 3/4 of a whole pottery pot. We have found tools and projectile heads, all sorts of stuff, grinder stones, such as the actual grinder bowl and the grinding stone that goes with it. But out of all the artifacts that I found, these five would be my favorite, definitely. So I don't know much about them. I have done research on them, and I do know that this one is. Go ahead and pick it up. There we go. This one here is probably the oldest. It's a rudimentary stemmed projectile or arrowhead, spearhead, if you want to call it. What I mean by rudimentary style, the stem is not as well defined. If you notice, the shape is a lot fatter than normal arrowheads. It's not straight or scalloped. It's round shaped. It could have been a tool, but it does fall in the Paleo to Archaic era, right around 8,000 BC. Paleo was from 12,000 to 8,000, and Archaic was from 8,000 to 3,000. So going on to the next three, these three right here, they're known as side notched. They actually notch it from the side. There is a corner notch where they come up and notch it from underneath. This was definitely in the Archaic era. This was, I don't know the name of the actual point. I think they're Kessel points or McWhinney points. Like I said, these fall within the Archaic period of 8,000 BC to about 5,000. They are very pristine. This one has lost the tip a little bit, but still, it's got most of its shape. You have the scalloped edges or serrated edges, and the way they are thinner, and the edges or the sides, they hit at a certain angle there. I guess the Native American that was making them was left-handed because he hit. I'm sorry, was right-handed. My bad. I'm looking at the camera backwards, so it's got me backwards here. But he was right-handed, so when he created these, he was actually hitting it from the right. Next one is probably the most defined one I have. As you see the serrate on it, the kind of like the twist in it a little bit there. Not sure if these are actual arrowheads or if these were spearheads. This one is missing its base here. It looks like it's an old break there. But definitely a very nice arrowhead or spearhead, very long there. Projectile point is what I'll call them. And then the fifth one was the neatest find I had. It's called a contract stem. That's what the base is called, a contracting stem. And I believe it is a leather awl or a drill of some sort. Definitely wasn't used. I think they made this and then accidentally dropped it. And like I said, it never was put to use. It still has a very sharp point to it, which all these still have a sharp point to them. But this is definitely the neatest find I found in Georgia there. So definitely a great area to go searching for arrowheads or Indian artifacts of any sort. A lot of these were surface finds. Some of them were actually found in a landfill. Basically, my dad had friends that worked for the county, and when they'd cut a new trench for the landfill, he was allowed to go out there and search the walls. So until next time, next week I'll be away on a scouting summer camp trip all week, so I probably won't have a video for next week. But this Sunday I should have a cooking video, and then I'll start having more videos after I get back. So until next time, have a great week, or have a great 2 weeks, have a great 2 weekends, and we'll see you then.